Hello everybody and welcome to Diary of Our Days at the Breakwater, episode 5, anime review. This episode was fine. I liked the first part more than the second part. The new character they introduced, don't particularly care for her, I'm going to be honest. It seems like just like, oh, okay, we're good for doing one of them. She might grow on me, but as of right this second, I don't particularly care. Which is weird because I like everyone else. So, what can you do? The clamming bit was good though. That was fun. Cute girls do fishing. Thumbs up. Without fishing in this one, which, what can you do? Anyway, let's get into the episode, see how everything went down and everything. Let's do this. We begin with Kuroiwa. She's doing some cycling, which is always good. Basically wondering what they're gonna fish for, but then she gets an idea. Pudding. To the crew we go, right? Hina's cleaned her outfit from the squid ink. That happened last week. I can't remember. Ended last week's episode and everything. Natsumi shows her outfit off too, and they're just like having a little pose off, which is always very nice to see. Love to see a little pose off in the fishing club, or not the fishing club, whatever. But however, for some reason they have to wear the school uniform or the tracksuit when they go on their fishing trips. And Hina says, Hina says basically the tracksuit is bad ugly. It's bowling shoe ugly, I guess. So they're not gonna be wearing the tracksuits. Also, some arbitrary rule. It's just like, yeah, it's always been like that. Don't know why, but it has. Then Kuroiwa shows up basically to tell them what they're doing today. Hina's like, what are we gonna do today? And Kuroiwa's like, I know what we're gonna do today. It's like an episode of Phineas and Ferb, but with more cute anime girls and fishing. They probably fished in Phineas and Ferb. It's too long for them not to have done in one episode. I have no idea though. I've barely seen any, so there's that. Immediate cut to a very unpleased Hina face. She looks like she's gutted. There's no water, so she's probably a bit confused as to how they can fish without any water. Which, you know, I mean, you could just pick the fish up, I guess. Like that part in Pokemon Platinum when the lake blows up, like then there's just fish about that bit. I don't know why that came to my head when I said that, but that's what I'm saying. They're not after fish, they're after clams, right? They're doing some clamming. They're allowed to get in this area for free because of their club. Their club gets in for free, whatever. Hina does not want to touch the mud. We know how Hina is. She's a very, I was gonna say germaphobe. It's not really germaphobe. She's more of a messophobe. She doesn't like mess or messy things. So she doesn't want to get in the mud. So her and the other one, Natsumi, yep, names are hard. They're just dicking about in the mud, like trying to chase each other, but it's kind of funny because their legs are getting stuck in the mud, so they're like, oh, I will get you! But they you know, it's really slow motion basically. They don't hear Kuroiwa's warning like, hey, you know, you probably shouldn't go over there. And then Kuroiwa decides, okay, well, you have chosen death then. Hina and Natsumi end up getting stuck in the mud, both of them. They're like, oh, well, we can't move. This isn't good. Natsumi almost falls. It's like a Matrix level save. But ends up grabbing onto Hina and then pulls... I mean, Kuroiwa won't help them, first of all. We'll get to the pulling in a minute. It's a bit weird. Kuroiwa won't help them because like, sure, listen to me. This is what you deserve. Which, hey, I agree with that. Fair enough on Kuroiwa there. I'm not going to disagree then. And then she tells a story about, hey, yeah, someone almost drowned once because they got stuck in the mud and then the tide pulled in. They almost died. So have fun, girls. At that point, it's like, okay, save them before they get to there. But, you know, let them rot for a little bit, but then save them before they get to the almost drowning. That's what I would say. And then Natsumi pantsers Hina by accident. And if you don't know what pantsing is, first of all, like, did you go to school? Like, what? Pantsing is basically where you just trouser someone, pull their trousers down. Happened at school all the time. Never to me, thankfully. I got lucky. I had attempts pantsing, but I would always have my hands in my pockets to save it. Like that's the strat, the anti-pantsing strat. Just have your hands in your pockets. School sucked. Kids are the worst. Like it's basically what is what I'm saying right now. But no, she pantsers Hina, and you get a full-on view of her underwear because anime. Yeah. That happened too. Eventually, they topple over as well. They eventually made it out of the mud pit, but they're covered in it, because of course they are. They fell in it. I think Natsumi fell face first, Hina fell back first. If Hina fell face first, she would freak out. That's for definite. I'm calling that now. Hina reluctantly thinks, hey, the mud's not too bad. It's like all squishy and stuff. That's nice. She finds a rare clam. I didn't write down what it was called. It was just a big rare clam, which is important. Natsumi tries to take credit for taking the clam because of the getting stuck bit. And then there's more jovial arguing and chasing and things to end the clamming session. It went well for everyone. I mean, they need to get washed, but it went relatively well. They found a rare clam. You know, it's like a 5-star clam. I don't know what I'm saying at this point. Clam. The clams they found are all in a pot cooking. So basically, they're gonna have a clam party. Yeah, clam party, basically. But then, Kuroiwa has super hearing, I guess, because there's a car noise, and she's like, oh no, we must hide. So then they start hiding everything. Then the school nurse and the club advisor comes up. Her name is Miss Kotani, and she's a bit of a character, I think we'll call her. School's got the thing they asked for. We don't really hear much more about that, so I assume that's going to come up in a new episode at some point. Kuroiwa won't tell her what they're doing, Miss, what's her name, Kotani. She turns attention because Kuroiwa can keep her mouth shut. Oh no though, oh no can't. She sneaks past her to have a look at the pot, sees the clams and everything. And then so Kuroiwa's trying to get rid of her, like, you need to go, you need to go. And then Hina and Natsumi are both like, she can stay, right? It's not too bad. And Kuroiwa just looks at them like, so have you have chosen death? I said that joke already. I'll do it again. And then, yeah, Miss Kotani whips out all the alcohol. She's off duty, I guess, for today, and starts drinking and gets absolutely smashed. And then Kuroiwa says, basically, this is your two's problem now. Like, you did this, you look after her. And I say, fair enough, Kuroiwa, you're the upperclassman, they should be listening to you. You know, you know better than them at this point. So, always listen to your elders is basically what I'm saying, especially when it comes to dealing with raging drunks, because boy, that's not a thing I want to deal with. They tried talking to her, like asking her why she became an advisor and everything. It's because of free snacks to go with her drinking. That's the kind of person... It's the kind of person she is, so that's a great thing. Basically, she's just a big old alcoholic, so I guess we'll be seeing a lot of this. I hope she gets more to her character than just drinks a lot, but in this kind of show, I'm not expecting it, which is a sad thing to say, but that's, I think, where we're going with that. Basically just makes them feel really uncomfortable. She's got her arms around them and everything. Basically the kind of thing that she should probably be arrested for, considering the state she's in. Food's done. That's great. They're having a little moment with the food, and Miss Kotani ruins it, as of course she does. Basically eats all the food herself, so all the hard work of the girls goes to waste. And I'm not a fan of this character, Miss Kotani, I'm going to be honest. Then she does this zombie walk to thank Ono, and then she tries to kiss them all. It's like, arrest this lady, you know? Like, that's not good. Can't be doing that. Anyway, Hina thinks, yeah, this makes sense that this club would have this advisor. And I'm like, that's a bit harsh. Like, it's a legitimate club. Like, they do proper club stuff. There's no reason for them to have such a pants advisor. I don't want to use that word because of earlier, but basically what it is. She falls asleep and they have a few clams left, so the girls, including the super big rare ultra crab. So they got to eat them quick. And then so Hina goes, it's going to be great. She's going to eat this clam, and it's not a crab, it's a clam. I said crab earlier, meant clam. She goes to eat it, it's going to be deluxe. And then who should swoop in to eat it? Yeah, the sensei is just like, chomp, and steals it from her. Basically, she falls asleep quick and wakes up even quicker. So, they really had to be quick, but no. And then, sad, disappointed, upset screams from Hina, because god damn it, I wanted to eat that rare clam. It was going to be good. That was the end of the episode. As I said at the beginning, don't like Sensei much. Don't think she's very good at all. She just seems like an annoyance at this point. Of course, it's one episode, so it might be too early to judge, but that's my initial reaction. Just ruining all their fun, basically. Like, you're old, man. This is cute girls do cute girl things, not old girls do cute girl things. That's weird. Can't be doing that. But no, it's fine, you know. I liked the first half more, even with the weird pantsing. It was played more for laughs, so that's okay. And yeah, Karoi was on point this episode, I thought. She was really funny with her just, this is your problem now, you know. That I liked that. I thought that was spot on what you should be doing in that situation. Anyway, let's get to my favorite part of the episode. So my favorite part of the episode is, well, it's not anything to do with Sensei, so that leaves us the first half of the episode. And I thought about it a little bit, but it wasn't too hard. It's the mud fight, basically, when they were chasing each other and everything, but it was all slow motion. The fact that it was so slow motion made it funny to me. I thought that was very funny, enjoyable, indeed. And that was, yeah, that was good. And then, of course, they fell over and everything. The pantsing happened, which, you know, is okay, because they played it more for laughs than anything, like, lewd and disgusting. But, no, I liked it. This show is just super chill. I feel like I don't have too much to say about this show because it is just so chill. Like, and that's, I like chill. Chill's good. I can work with that. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing and stuff for more reviews. That would help me out a lot. Thank you very much. Hit the bell too and all that other stuff. I will see you next week for another episode of this. Take care and bye, guys.